Good evening once again. We're now coming up to 9 o'clock, which is the Candle of Hope ceremony. All walking stops for that. As you can see, the candle bags have been put out around the track. It's not dark at the moment.
So all the people at the back, if you could come down to the stage, please. Thank you.
Come on.
I had trouble going live to start with, but we're up and running now. We're up and running, Michelle, so we're...
When you lot send me pictures,
Hello everyone. Thank you so much for coming down. I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to hand you over to my mum, my lovely mum, who's going to do the Candle of Hope ceremony. So yeah, I'm going to get out of the way.
Welcome everyone
Hello.
to the Candle of Hope ceremony 2022. Thank you all for coming. As you know, my aim was to try and get 1,000 bags this year. and we've sort of done 1,500 so far.
Yeah.
Thank you to all of you who helped me put them out. Brilliant, and little candles, etc. All the bags out there have their own stories to tell, but what you may not know is a lot of these bags are decorated by primary school children. I came up with the idea to spread the word about the relay and to get people interested, and I came up with the idea of Purple Day. Some of you may have heard of it if you've got children at school. The first year we only had about 5 schools take part. I think we had over 20 this year. I sat through and emailed them all, but I didn't realise it was all going into their trash. So but we're getting there, and I remember saying to David about the idea and the children doing the bags and that, and he wasn't particularly keen, I might add. But yeah, they pay £1 and they dress up in purple and they decorate a bag if they wish. And I remember going to a school, listening to a teacher talking to her. She did an assembly about it, and they're quite right. They say that many people are very poorly and they need medicines, like if you have a cough or a cold or anything like that. But this teacher was saying that some people get very poorly and they need special medicines, and it costs a lot of money. And went on to say about the relay. And the thing I found, that when you give an adult a candle bag, they go, oh, I don't know what to put. What shall I put? What shall I do? But children, if you get a chance to read any of the bags, they do an essay. And I read lots of them, and I get very upset because they're just so honest. They just say, you know, my granddad had cancer and he passed away. My daddy's got it, but hopefully the medicines will help. And you'll read them as you go around, and it is very, very difficult to look at. Always have hope. I lost my dad 18 years ago to cancer. Sorry, bear with. I've known many friends who I've lost and lots who have survived. And as some of you may know, my husband was diagnosed with it last year, and because of all people like you who raise money, he's with me tonight and he's got through his treatment. So I would personally like to thank you from the bottom of my heart to all of you who make that possible. I would now like to introduce you to David and Trish, who are both friends of mine and both survivors, who are going to read for you. Okay.
We all stand together here tonight, looking around at the lights. They burn in hope and of love. They burn in remembrance of those above. The determination and the fight can be seen clearly here tonight. Each one of us has a reason why we are here: to fight cancer, to get rid of the fear. We may be sad and tears will fall, love and hugs given to all. We will fight and we will survive. It may take a while, don't get me wrong, but we all stand together and be so strong.
I walked around. Try again. I walked around the track today. I walked to help a disease go away. I walked because there is a need. I walked that bodies could be freed. I walked to give a small child hope. I walked to help someone cope. I walked for a husband and for a wife. I walked to help prolong a life. I walked with my head held high.
I walked for that one about to die. I walked excitedly, not demure. I walked to help find a cure. I walked for everyone to see. I walked for you. I walked for me.
Another lady that you've already been listening to, another survivor. Nick's going to give us a song.
Someday I'll wish upon a star who wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops way above chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere fly over the rainbow, and oh, I can't if happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I?
Thank you, Nick. Wonderful, I think. Brilliant. It's not easy to stand up here, as you well know. I'm not very good at it, and talk, especially if you're telling your own personal cancer story. But our next guest, bless her, I've followed her into it, has agreed to do so. So could you please welcome Hayley to the stage?
So in 2018, I was a normal, healthy 18-year-old, so much so that my GP had removed me from their register. But by mid-July, I began to suffer from nausea and a loss of appetite. And shortly after was accompanied by middle back pain. I had no reason to suspect it was anything serious, but it was enough of a concern for me to re-register with the doctor ahead of an upcoming holiday to Devon. And instead of enjoying my holiday, I developed severe tonsillitis and was advised by a GP in Devon that if things didn't get better with the medication I was on, to go to A&E. And on my return home, I began to suffer from nosebleeds, and I was too weak to even move from the sofa. My mum decided to take me to A&E in Addenbrooke's, and it was around about sort of midnight on the 26th of August, and I had overnight blood tests, and they revealed that I had acute myeloid leukemia. I was alone when I was told, and yeah, it didn't sink in like at all. I was told that chemotherapy would be needed immediately, and I wouldn't be able to leave the hospital for a month. The following day, I was fitted with a Hickman line, and they also had a bone marrow biopsy to determine the exact variant of AML that I had. And I was informed by my consultant that there was a newly approved treatment for my variant called midostaurin, which previously hadn't been used to treat cancer at all. But it had been found to help some people with AML, and I was the first in Edinburgh to receive this treatment. And before midostaurin, my variant was considered one of the most deadly ones. After my initial 4 weeks in hospital, I was sent home, had another biopsy, and after what felt like forever, was told that I had made it into remission. I was given a second round of chemo as a precaution, and later a stem cell transplant to guarantee that my AML wouldn't come back. A donor from Sweden was found on the donor register, and I was scheduled to have my transplant in December. But I was informed that because of the intensity of the chemotherapy to prepare for receiving my donor cells, it would most definitely make me infertile. In November, we made contact with John Radcliffe Hospital in Oxford, as we'd heard of a pioneering fertility preservation scheme for cancer patients, and I'd be the first person with AML to participate. I went to Oxford and underwent day surgery to have an oophorectomy and my ovary cryogenically frozen to be partially grafted back when the time comes that I decide to have a family. 2 weeks later, my conditioning for my transplant began. And now, nearly 4 years later, I'm a university student studying history at Anglia Ruskin University in Cambridge, and I work as a waitress in a local restaurant with my life pretty much back on track, and it honestly feels like that it was a complete lifetime ago.
How brave is she? Right, you've all been given some sheets with some music on. I think you all know what it is. So we're all going to sing and wave your hands in the air, okay?
Alicia, do you have any spare sheets? Never mind, we're going to mime. But, yes, here we are, thank you. Ready when you are, Chris.
Together, we're okay. Safety in numbers.
I've got one, thank you.
just in case. Can we have a round of applause for these wonderful people on stage? And from myself and David, a round of applause please for my wonderful mum, Pamela. Okay, we're now going to follow the piper, Stuart Jones. He's going to lead us around the track. I believe, Mark, there's a lovely lantern here for you to show us the way. So if we could all follow round, and then as soon as we finish the laps and come down, please continue your normal walking. Thank you very much, everybody. I'll hand it over to you, Stuart.
I'll go the other way because my battery power is running down.
Right, let's go.
And we'll have the picture from over here. I'm getting a warning that my live video will be removed because of the music, so I've got to be careful. Facebook have no understanding of these events. So with the piper over there and the bags in front of us, I'll end this video now so they don't remove it.